what I'll do is I'll take 2 or 3 questions in one go. I've got a chance. So I'll go there, there, and there. Okay, so
I'm Susan Coleman, the Carver Project, School of Work and African Studies. I'm recently in the States, Professor Steinberg, so one of the ways we could have thought was to offer more education programs for scholarships. And we really shouldn't take the line that we can't because of the issues of the state of the country, and that the way forward is actually still more education. That's one of what we
Thanks for raising China. It strikes me that China doesn't. So I'm Daniel Korski, I should say. It strikes me that China isn't only looking for stability, but also access to a deep sea port and raw materials. And we want so many things from China: help on Afghanistan, stability in Pakistan, in the financial system. So I'm just wondering what a conservative government would want to offer China in order to get help on an issue like Burma.
I wanted to ask about China as well, actually. I wonder if you really think they'd like to see democracy in Burma.
I have a crack at those.
yes.
First of all, I agree on the importance of education. I think that the critical thing, in my view, is that where you have good regional universities, the aim of these scholarships should not be to bring people back to Britain, but where often they then decide they don't want to return to their own country and help build their country. It's quite a reason for having these scholarships to enable them to go back and make a real contribution. And also, I think it antagonises parents who come in their children into British universities. I think it's much better. And we've been looking at this in terms of policy towards Africa. If we're going to give scholarships, I think are very important. Why not boost the capacity of the East African universities, some of which are extremely good, so that they can provide those scholarships? And that may well be very good value for our taxpayers to contribute to that. And it then does avoid the 2 pitfalls which I mentioned. In terms of Burma, the clever sanctions that we impose on Zimbabwe, regarding hate syndrome, of course, are ad hominem sanctions. They're sanctions which stop him and his cronies from travelling. And we do the same thing in Burma. I sometimes think, I'm not saying we should change the policy, but I sometimes think, actually, to let the kids travel so that they see what a terrible life their parents are responsible for in Burma would be quite a good idea, because then they'd absorb some external influences and go back and try and hold their parents to account. But at the moment, the policy covers both the parents and the children. So the importance of education is enormous. Then Daniel and the gentleman from asked about China. First of all, do the Chinese want democracy in Burma? No. Do they want disorder and instability in Burma? Absolutely not. And they fear disorder and disability more than they do democracy. The Chinese have a very strong view about not interfering in other countries. That's what others have. What should we do about it? We should have dialogue. The issue of Hong Kong was long gone. We are partners. That's why, we said we wouldn't give them any aid. China got nearly £60 million of British taxpayers' money last year. That's completely indefensible. But we should partner with them. We should try and find some joint projects where they put in some money and we put in some money into a country that we both of us are interested in and care about. We were looking hard at that possibility if we win the next election. So partnering with China, talking, persuading them that this is not something that is in Britain's or the West's interest, but in everybody's interest to make progress on these issues of human rights is in their interest too. And hopefully we make some progress. I don't think that the history of the last few years is one which says that the Chinese have stonewalled us on all these issues. I think that we are making progress. We can make much more.
I'll take another set of questions.
Alan Davis and Renovation Institute. I was last in Burma just last month. Minister, that was a YouTube presentation. very good. Basically, the question about Burma, but also about DFID, who I used to be a DFID consultant. Should the DFID aid be a bit more political in your view, given it's lots of money, but as you say, possibly it's not engaging as much in terms of conflict as I see in Burma, in terms of its stance. The Foreign Office is much more political, it doesn't have the funds. So if the Conservatives were to be elected next year, would they make DFID a bit more political, not simply focus on common production, but actually change the concentration of region?
Yeah. I'm interested to know your party's policies for maintaining the increase in funding for cross-border aid, and if that aid will be actually taken across, or you rather, if you will be funding the organisations that actually take the aid across the border, rather than just directed to EPBC.
I'm also interested in cross-border aid and what's persuasion or pressure is applied to the Thai government to allow this confession to succeed.
Okay, thank you for your comments on YouTube. We made a film when we were in Burma, which was quite long, so we chopped it up into 3 parts. 2 genius people watching it. It's a little dated now, but I think it's a reasonable contribution to the debate. Would DFID be more political under us? I think DFID would be more wired up with the Foreign Office, because development is about diplomacy, defence and development. And you need to wire them together more, and DFID needs a bit more private sector.
Get behind you.
Less NGO. So I think it would be more political in that sense. Of course, the rules governing the 0.7 money are very clearly laid out by Jack and Paris. That is a matter of record. I think the point I would make is that the focus on policy, and the Act is brilliantly drafted in that respect, is a very wide focus. You know, was the Sierra Leone operation, which I think was the best thing there at the time, was that not a pro-property act? You know, these people were dying naked under the hedges outside the region, and probably very successful in the country. And we rescued these people from the most appalling situation. So I think the pro-property point can sometimes be too narrowly interpreted. On cross-border aid, we are absolutely committed to making as much funding available within the envelope I described, budget envelope I described, to try and help these poor people who I saw in these camps. This was a camp where there was a river running through the middle of it. The Burmese army were about 3 kilometres away. They were separated by mines from the poor people in this camp. People coming in every day. I heard stories about the way they've been treated, which I've heard stories all over the world in refugee camps. Just unique stories. And we would try and find ways whereby there could be some basic education in those camps. There could be some clean water and little healthcare as well. Very, very basic. And through the NGOs and through others, I think we can try and do something to help people who are living, as I say, in the most ghastly circumstances.